There it is. Okay, it is recording. Okay, everyone, we are going to start the presentation for the Junior Sports Camp. My name's Ethan Bonley. I am the supervisor for Junior Sports Camp. I work full-time here at the Weber Center. I've been here about a year. This is my daughter you just saw. Her name's Celine. She's in the camp, 6 years old. We're very excited about the staff we have today or this year. We have 3 directors. We have Dan, Nick, and Maddie. Dan is going to do most of the presentation. We have lots of experience on our staff. We have returning staff. We have some new staff counselors, and we have a lot of planned for this year. So we're super excited about the Junior Sports Camp, and I'm going to switch it over and do the presentation, and Dan is going to speak. So give me one moment, and I'm going to share the screen. Hopefully this works. And okay, everyone can see the PowerPoint or Junior Sports Camp? Yep, okay.
Perfect. All right. Good evening, everyone. Dan, do we see the presentation? We do.
It's not
yet.
clicking.
All right, 1 second, please.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Meet the staff.
Evening one more time. I'm Dan. I'm a camp director. My background is in sports and education. I've been a professional athlete myself for over 10 years overseas. I just finished 12th year here in Chicago, in the city of Chicago, as a physical education teacher. I have over 15 years of coaching multiple sports, mostly basketball. And this summer, I'm here at Skokie Park District to serve as camp director. I've started recently, I have to say that, and I want to share with you, I believe most of you are returning to the camp, but for those who are new, these facilities, amenities, and the personnel over here is just outstanding, and I'm so happy to be here this summer. I will be more than happy to show you and give you a tour on Monday if you are the new one to the camp. However, the first thing that I would like to talk about is the app, and I think that's a really important tool that we're going to use this summer. So please, if you don't mind, just to take a minute to go to either App Store or Google Play, whatever device you use, to download the app. The app is called Skokie Park's Summer Camps app. The detailed instructions are right there. It's really simple. It takes like a very simple 5 steps to download the app, to create an account. And when creating an account, please make sure that you type in Skokie, all caps, all capital letters, and then go back to the sign in. Once you sign in into the app, you will be able to customize. And the app has all the calendar, all the info, day to day, what we're going to do on the camp. It has all the contacts from all counselors, coaches, and everyone else that you need to get in touch with. And I believe even the pictures from the camp will be displayed on the app. So again, the app is called Skokie Park Summer Camps. Works for both Android and Apple devices. It should be really simple and easy to download and set it up.
If you are a returning family or you're have not registered yet, you do click on create an account, even though you already have an existing account, and it will put you through the process, and then you'll enter the code Skokie because it is a new code this year. It will let you into the app. So please, everyone has to click on create an account.
Okay. Any questions about it? Are you going to take any questions right now or later?
No, questions we'll do at the end.
All right, good. Thanks for clarification. So moving forward, here at Skokie, we designed camp activities with a few goals in mind. All the activities are focused on the development of fundamental motor skills, catching, passing, throwing, kicking, and dribbling, and other stuff. That's kind of the goal that we have. We are going to introduce our campers to a variety of different sports and a basic sport rules. Obviously, throughout the camp, we are going to enhance like a social skills. Campers will have their social time or time to socialize with other campers during all our activities that include field trips, pool time, sport activities, even while on the bus. So all our coaches are dedicated to promote a positive attitude towards a physical activity. They will encourage independence and confidence. And obviously, the focus is on inclusion, participation, teaching respect and fair play, and a safety and awareness at Skokie Park District Sport Camp. Safety, we don't take safety lightly. It is paramount here at the Skokie Park District, and all our coaches and trainers are basically educated and trained for a variety of different situations that might arise over the summer. So what should they bring to the camp? Well, we listed several things that we believe all campers should have at all times. A backpack, obviously, for all necessary items that they should need throughout the day. Lunch, and we would like to ask you, please, no peanuts. We have a very few campers who listed that they have allergy to peanuts, so please, all snacks, lunch, and anything should be no peanuts, please, just to avoid and prevent any unnecessary situations. Snacks, reusable water bottles, extra set of clothes, obviously sunscreen, shoes, gym shoes, closed-toed shoes, towels, bathing suits for pool and water activities. That's kind of the essentials or basics that we anticipate that campers should have during the camp day. What not to bring to the camp are electronics, expensive clothes, jewelry, or items that campers do not want to lose. Unfortunately, we cannot be responsible for their personal belongings. So if you don't want to lose a nice pair of shoes or nice clothing or some other electronic devices, please just don't bring them to the camp. Moving forward, we have forms that are sent out via email, I believe, earlier this week, and those forms are the most important ones are medication forms. Speaking of medications, you will, as a parent or guardian, have to fill out these forms and give us a detailed instructions how to use it, when to use it, and myself as a director, I'll be directly responsible for basically handing it out to the campers. I don't know, do we have any other written policies?
Yeah, the camper information forms, that's part of the registration process. If you have not completed that form, we will be checking tomorrow and on Saturday and sending out an email for you. So please make sure that you have the form filled out for any medications. If it is not completed by Monday morning, we will have you do it in person on Monday morning, those forms, but we prefer that everything is done electronically.
Excellent. So moving forward, Monday morning and for a drop-off and a pickups, the camp time is from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. And we have a drop-off time from 9 to 9:30. So you're expected to arrive here at the Weber and drop the camper off like but no later than 9:30. Obviously, pickup time also half an hour from 3:30 to 4 p.m. and that's basically the camp time. We also offer extended drop-off and a pickup time, and I believe that there is a late fee for it. Park District charges $1 for each minute you're late or passing 4 p.m. So that's just the camp policy. Speaking of, again, if you cannot make it on time, please give me a call. There is a phone number listed out there. I'll repeat one more time. I wrote this number, 773-658-2168. I'll repeat the phone number, 773-658-2168. If you're late to pick up or drop off the camper, please give me a call. I'll be there waiting for you in the gym. So speaking of pickup times and the drop off, the expectation is that you park and walk in the Weber Center right in front of a basketball gym, in front of a gymnasium. I'll be there to welcome you. Our counselors and directors will be there to welcome you as well, to check in with you. Same for a drop-off, same for a pickup as well. So pickup and a drop-off location will be inside the Weber Center, right in front of the gymnasium. Speaking of drop-off and a pickup, I also have to say that there is a list of authorized people that you are going to put on the form who is going to be authorized beside parents or guardians to pick up and drop off students or campers. For the first week, I believe we will have to ID every single person who is picking up and dropping off student. Once we get familiar with you and you with us, I believe it's going to go very, very smoother and easier. But please make sure that you have everyone who is going to drop off or pick up campers to be on the list. Yep, I said everything about the late arrivals. I believe we have a daily schedule moving forward to the next slide. We have a daily schedule, and this is just an example of an activities. You will see over here that we have a morning and afternoon activities and a 1 hour lunch in between. Lunchtime is 12 to 1 p.m. We have multiple activities that are no longer than a half an hour for our campers. So this is just a daily schedule example of the activities that we will have here at Weber. The next two slides are all about a first and a second session, all the activities. Here's the calendar with the, all the activities that we're going to do, full days and field trips. Moving forward, we have inclement weather. Speaking of rain and rainy days and very hot days, that's something that we are going to deal with obviously over the summer. We just want to let you know that we have indoor facilities where we can carry out those activities even though it's a very hot or rainy day outside. So regardless of the weather, we are prepared here at Weber. We have multiple locations, multiple facilities where we can keep up with our activities. So that shouldn't be the problem. Speaking of behavior and expectations, to ensure the safety and enjoyment of all campers, program participants will have to show respect to the fellow campers and staff. Obviously, they will have to follow directions from staff and volunteers, follow all established rules and regulations, show respect to equipment, supplies, and facilities, not use inappropriate, abusive, or foul language, not show aggressive behavior like hitting, kicking, and other stuff, not show continuous disruptive behavior. We will have a 3-strike policy. I will pass this on to our camp supervisor just to clarify this 3-strike policy. How will that be implemented?
So every incident that happens between campers, there is a behavior incident form that we do fill out. So we do track behaviors by all the campers. Children that are really struggling or to in camp, we do try to work with them, try to create guidelines and set them up for success. Unfortunately, sometimes that's not enough. Even after adapting things that the different activities, there is a 3-strike policy. We do for strike 1, we do bring the parents in, we talk to them, we meet with them. We try not to get to 3 strikes, but it's just something to be aware of. If we do go down that route, we get superintendents involved. We really want our campers to be successful and stay in camp. We're not looking to dismiss any campers from camp. We're trying to keep everyone at camp, but there is some policies in place just to make sure that it's a safe environment for all campers and all staff likewise. So.
Perfect. So one more thing that is really important to us is illness and hygiene here at the camp. And please keep this in mind that the campers should not be brought to the camp if there's an illness or something that it is contagious. Campers with a fever, diarrhea, vomiting, unidentifiable rashes, or lice infested. So if we're dealing with the stuff like this, please, campers might not return to the camp according to the policy until they are fever or diarrhea free for at least 24 hours without medication. So please keep this in mind if you're dealing with anything that could be potentially contagious to other campers. You will have to pick up a camper within an hour. So parents are required to pick up children within an hour, and if you are not, unfortunately, like in a situation, in a position to do it yourself, you will be in charge of arranging someone else or alternative who is going to pick them up from the camp.
So one thing more about the policy for children that are sick or showing signs of illness. In the policy manual for the parents, there is a typo. It does say 72 hours. A couple places that is incorrect. It is 24 hours. That's a very common time frame for schools, and so that is our policy as well. We just wanted to reiterate, if any children are sick of anything, please keep them home. We don't want to spread illnesses. There's a lot of kids, they don't know each other at the beginning, and we want everyone to be just like being safe. We want them to be healthy and not spread any type of illness. So please, have them stay home if they're even showing signs or symptoms. Okay.
Perfect, right. And if you see the schedule, if you see the calendar, you'll find out that we have 2 pool days a week. I'm gonna pass out again to Ethan to explain more about safety on the pool and what are the procedures about the pool in general.
So pool safety, we do swimming twice a week at the Oakton Water Park. Most of the children will stay in the bucket pool, they call it, the zero depth playground, water playground. There is a water slide in there. There's a couple other activities. It is fenced off from the actual deep pool. I know that's a concern of a lot of parents. Are there campers going to be looked after? Are they separate from the actual pool? They are. Most of the campers really enjoy that. However, at the same time, we have young campers who have learned to swim, and they want to swim in the deeper pool. There's not a lot of them that do it, but they can. We do conduct a swim test. Campers are allowed to do a swim test every day. They have to pass the swim test in order to swim in the deep pool. It's something that we take very serious. We don't want anyone to not be in an unsafe environment, while at the same time realizing that over the course of the summer, you may become a better swimmer. And that would be a great success. We do conduct the swim tests in conjunction with the lifeguards. All the campers that pass a swim test will get a green wristband that they will have for the length of the time we're at the pool. And that allows them to be in the deep pool with with supervision, which is a camp counselor. We have some extra staff this year to make sure we have extra eyes and extra groupings with all of our campers. It's a very good setup for the pool situation. Our ratio is 1-8 for the campers, although most of the times we're around a 1-5 to 1-6 ratio because we have some extra staff, including at the pool. The other thing with the pool safety and the whole changing of clothes, it is recommended that all the campers on pool days, come to camp with their swimsuits on. It's very much easier to get into the pool. For the first part of our pool activities, this is at Oakton Water Park, we'll be just campers. However, for the last hour, we'll be, the facility is open to the general public. So changing was part of the general public will be there. So we institute a buddy system with both the campers and the staff. Essentially what this means is the group stays together, and we make sure that there's at least 2 people changing at the same time. Our staff can supervise that they're changing, but the campers do change themselves. Let's see, I think I covered all that actually for a pool. The only other thing is when we go to the water park in Des Plaines in the summer. We do that twice a summer, twice a session. That is a much bigger facility. So we institute a couple more protocols on those camp days to make sure that all the campers are safe at that facility. We will conduct a swim test with them as well, with their lifeguards. They have a couple different policies, but the key here is just we take pool safety very seriously. We want kids to have fun, and at the same time be safe in a safe environment. So, okay, to the next slide. Okay. Oh, there's me. Yeah. So
That's
what will
pretty much it.
campers do? They will do sports. They'll have friendly competition. We go on a field trip once a week, and we have pool days. Also, if you'll notice on our calendar, and I'm going to scroll back here, on Mondays, we also have ice skating, which will be here at the stadium. So on those days that we have ice skating, you want to make sure that the campers have some clothing that would be appropriate for ice skating. It will be hot outside, a little chilly inside. So we're recommending pants. It could be sweatpants, tracksuit. You could wear a jacket on top, a sweater, sweatshirt. You just want to put those items inside the bag for the children. Ice skating is, oh, we're running out. Hold on. Ice skating is it's a new event for us. We do it right here. We also have a couple days where we have a what is it called? The not jump zone, inflatables. We have inflatables that will be at the camp. That's just here. We actually store all the inflatables here, the bounce houses. So we have some access to make sure the kids have a lot of fun. And then just parents, make sure that you view the schedule. If you can print the ones out that we emailed you, just keeps you on aware of what's going on. Also through the camp app, you'll get a reminder at 5 p.m. the night before that tomorrow there's a field trip. We don't do the reminders for the pool trips just because there's too many of them. And the system's a little wonky at times, but for the field trips, you'll get an automated reminder. So at this point, our PowerPoint is done, and then we can take some questions.